you need to have a paradoxical set of processes in your minds and the capacity to really, if you wish, think opposite things at the same time and not be paralyzed. As Scott Fitzgerald said many, many years ago, the test of a first-rate mind is to be able to think contradictory things and not be paralyzed by that. Right. And when we are doing this at the moment, what will be required is a complete change of our mindset, as several of you have pointed out before, and the capacity to absorb contradictions without really being sort of stymied or being just simply bewildered by it, and being able to, for example, Janet pointed out, to think from in the present and in the future and go back and forth continuously and do it so fast that you appear to be at the same time in both places. So this is basically what you need to do in order to use effectively forecasting. And this requires a paradoxical mindset. You pointed out radical incrementalism. Why radical? Because you have to think boldly and looking into the future. Why incremental? Because the only way to get there is step by step, and so on. Strategic opportunism, why? Because, you know, there are many possible options in the future, because strategy is rational, systematic. Opportunism means that you'll be able to, using all that framework, to be able to just move quickly into an opportunity that presents itself without having been in your radar before. And then focus contextualism, because you have to deal with the here and now in a very specific situation here, but in a broader context with consequences. What I'm trying to point out is that following that very sort of a logical sequence from foresight to planning to management, we have to compress all of that, and this requires a different mindset. And we are not normally trained to think paradoxically, and I think that will be the next challenge in strategic foresight, strategic planning, and strategic management.